Hey, what's up guys? So I'm going to be watching a movie. Um, Sorry, my computer's like right here with my glasses on, so it's like hard for me to see what is what. But we're going to be watching the movie Cuties, which was originally in France, I think. And then it went to the Sundance Festival, which like won some award, but then Netflix picked it up and then turned it into some weird video or movie, I mean. Has a lot of backlash. I'll read the description for you. Put my glasses on. The description is an 11-year, not N, but quote, 11-year-old Amy starts to rebel against her conservative family traditions when she becomes fascinated with a free-spirited dancing crew. It used to say something different, if I am correct. But I'm gonna stop maybe for like 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna like get like a pen and paper to write stuff down with maybe. I have a snack and like a little drink, so I'm here for the long haul. I'm not just gonna have a video of me just like sitting here, no. So yeah, I'll write down. Oh, and by the way, this isn't my idea. Like, there's probably other YouTubers that have done this, but I got this idea from B. Haney, which she's gonna watch it, take notes, and all that stuff. She's a lot more professional than I. So yeah, she's a lot more professional than I am. So yeah, just go watch her. I'll have her stuff on the screen and stuff. So yeah, all credit goes to her if you want to say that. She has a bigger follower anyway, so also if you can hear a fan, I'm sorry, it's hot with this ringlet light on this shirt. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I have like some notes and you can't read it because the handwriting sucks. But I was gonna like go down the list. It starts out with some chick crying. I think it's a young, like, I said a young girl. I don't know her name. I think her name is Amy. I don't know. Don't really care. I think it's dubbed because I think this was the original film, but they dubbed it and Netflix like edited it maybe. I'm not sure because the like wording's off, you know. They're a religious family. No sign of the dad. Don't know if he's dead, alive, just not in the picture. Whatnot. There's four characters: the main, the brother, the mom, and the baby. Main girl steals some like green praying beads. I don't know what they're actually called. Main girl watches other girl like dance. Other girl like flattens her hair like with a iron kind of thing, and she's like, what, you know? Which never seen that before, so that's cool. The mom is looking like this empty room and just like is completely spacey, and like the daughter put stuff on the mom's bed before, and mom just completely like takes it off like with the sheets or whatever. The main girl tries to do the thing with her hair, but like some of her hair falls out. And then there's a flash mob at the school, but they don't dance, they just kind of stand there. Cause you remember like a few years back, at least when I was in high school, you'd like stand really still and like there'd be music playing, and then like, I don't know, it was a weird time. It was like in what, 2016, 17, something like that. But they took the kids to school, like to the principal's office or headmaster's office, whatever you want to call it. It's just really weird so far. Okay, so I'm kind of getting bored of this because like it's like just a boring movie in general. So dad's not dead. He's getting remarried apparently. Main girl's like dancing with like her shirt up, like a belly shirt or whatever. Mom walks in, so she like hides underneath the bed, and that's how she finds out that the dad's getting remarried to another woman. The aunt wants the mom to call someone. Doesn't say who, but she cries. I don't know, it's weird. Amy is the one that is shopping. I think her name's Amy. I'm just gonna call her Amy. That's not her name. Sorry. The dad gets back. Yeah, it's just kind of nothing really happened so far. It just seems like a waste of a movie so far. Just maybe it's not for me. I don't know. Also, I just remembered something. I'm at the what is it, like 18-minute mark almost. She watched these three girls dance, and they threw a stone at her forehead, and she has like a little like indent like right here. They threw a rock or something at her because she had like her baby brother and her younger brother. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Okay, I'm back again in like 2 seconds. The girls are straight up cunts. Like, they straight up are. I want to punch them. Um, they're dressed like they're going to the club. Like this one chick has like a straight up leather jacket and a purple pencil skirt. So it's like, are they supposed to be in high school? Because if they're in junior high, elementary, that stuff wouldn't fly. I feel like maybe back in my day it wouldn't. But like they're dressing like they're going to like a club, like same with the previous scene. So I'm just confused. The one seems nice, the one that was eyeing her hair, she seems kind of nice, I guess. I don't know why she wants to start dancing with the cunts. I don't get it. Yeah. Okay, I'm not even halfway through the movie right now. I'm bored. It's like what, 35-minute mark-ish. Amy took her dad's phone, has an Instagram or an off-brand Instagram. This girl straight up said, "I'm black, so how can I turn red?" That was just like, what? Quote. And Amy goes into the men's room to take a pic of the guy's, or video, I guess. Dad has like the nicest room in the house. It's like a princess room for him and his new wife. His brother makes a swimming pool because she locks him in there. I don't know. This is just really boring so far. There seems to be like no plot. I'm just like bored watching it. It's like I've been mostly focusing on my drink than the movie because it's just like it feels just like a lot of filler. It's like, why would this be like? Why'd you keep some of this stuff? Just it feels boring. Like I'm bored watching it. How did this win an award? I'm straight up asking. Like I'm just bored watching this. So let's continue. I'm not even doing it anymore. What the fuck? Yasmin, I think that's her name. I don't know. Also, how is this girl cool with the cunts? Like, I'm confused. How? I don't get it. I think her name is Jasmine. I don't care. She touched a condom. Well, she put it in her mouth, I guess. Maybe that's why. But she, like, blew a condom up and made it a boob. And then they won't touch, like, even go near her because she's like, that's what people with AIDS use when you only know. But they're, like, 11. So, yeah. Okay, now they're cleaning the girl's mouth with soap, like the tongue, to get rid of the AIDS. What? I don't get this. I'm just bored now. Like there's been like no dancing though. It's like the only reason so far I could see this being TVMA is because they said fuck once, I think. Dressing like not like how kids should dress in my opinion. And that's about it. Okay, so they were talking to some dude on like Omegle. He somehow knows her. I think it was a kid that they wanted to see the D of, who was like older than them, I guess. And that was that scene. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Angelica, I think that's her name, I don't know, and Jasmine start fighting, they call each other a bitch. I'm gonna lower this down. Not up, down, so I can slouch. They want to stay friends until the dance, I guess. I don't know. This just seems pointless. Like, why was this made into a film? Nothing empowering, or whatever they were saying, is coming from this. I get how it could be relatable in some of the sense that, you know, young kids go on like Omegle or whatever it was called, you know, or like the chat rooms, you know, back in the day. What was it called? What's it called even? AIM? Was that a thing? I know Mikkel was. Or is. But I don't I don't know. Okay, so that Yasmin chick I guess is out of the group or something. And then the main chick starts twerking and doing some very sexual things for an 11-year-old. I don't know. Like, we're not even halfway through this. I'm tired. I had to get, like, something that has caffeine in it. Because this has, like, no sugar. It's just. I don't. I wish I had alcohol because I'd be drinking alcohol right now. Okay, so we get some backstory on Angelica's parents. Gets to work at a restaurant, she never sees them, her brother bullies her, just like sibling bullying, you know? And nothing's happening really. And, oh, they were twerking. How does Angelica, or Amy, I mean, know how to do all these dance moves? Did she watch, like, YouTube or something? I'm confused. Did I just, like, miss that part? I'm, like, confused as to how she, like, because she's the one that instigated the whole, like, twerking or whatever, and it's like, ooh, yes, let's sexualize 11-year-olds. Like, no, whose fucking idea was that? I was like, yes, let's sexualize these 11-year-olds. Yeah, no, you fucking creep. What are you, Shane Dawson? Like, god damn. But now they're in Angelica's room, braiding their hair together, cute, I guess, I don't know. It just seems pointless as a movie to me. I don't understand it. I can maybe see it as like a insight into today's like 11-year-olds, maybe, if you want to say that. I I don't know. So apparently the parents are like emotionally abusive, saying that she's a bad daughter, that they're not proud of her, that stuff. It's emotionally abusive. I don't know if they're physically abusive. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that. So she was cutting onions per her auntie's request. I think it was her aunt at least. Because for her father's wedding that's taking place in a few days, she goes to get her jacket or whatever to go meet with her friends or whatever, and then she sees this dress that her father got for her, and there's blood running down on it. I'm quite confused. Let me watch it again. Like, as it's happening. It's very quite weird to me. She looks at the time, and it's like 9:18 or 9:15, so she starts hurrying up. She puts a shirt on, or like a overall shirt, and then she looks at this dress and sees that there's like something on it, on this flower, and then she goes like this and notices that there's blood on it, and then she looks again, and there's more blood-like substance just growing down her nice, expensive dress, but there's like a bunch of blood, not just like a little bit, like it's on the floor and everything. So I'm kind of confused as to where this blood came from. If it came from the dress, if they're trying to plan something, or if it's just like a hallucinogenic thing happening. I don't know, but it's weird. Okay, so she looks at her phone and sees what time it is. And it's like, oh crap, gotta get to this thing. She does that. I guess it is her phone. No one's questioning it, like her aunt. She takes her over shirt off to reveal her like tube top kind of thing. And then she sees that her friends are already like auditioning, if that's the word. And she seems sad. They're using like her moves and stuff, and she's kind of like sad about it. So yeah. So it looks like she started her, period, which around 11, 12 you usually start, apparently. So I think maybe that's what the blood on the dress was insinuating, maybe. So now she's quote unquote like a woman, if you want to call it that. The aunt is laughing. Yeah. Also, the girls messed up quite a bit during the dance, and then much older girls came in that looked around 17-ish, 16, 18. Came in, looked more professional, so yeah. So basically, the aunt's telling her what to do, you know, which is good as an aunt, or I don't know if it's actually her aunt, or an aunt figure. But she's looking at the floor right now where the dress is, and there's no blood, so I'm kind of confused. Is she psychic? Did she know she was gonna get her period, or like, I don't know. It's kind of weird where they would. I don't know. They just start screaming. The blonde chick did. Don't know why. I think they got accepted or whatever. Was this whole point of the scene just to show that they got in? I don't know. So he's about to call police manager. They're like, please don't, we're dancers. If you call the police, we won't qualify. And then, conveniently, he's also a dancer. And then they make fun of his weight, saying you should want to diet. I don't know if he's actually a dancer. He was just saying that, but then main chick, I think, like, no, look, we're dancers, and starts twerking in front of adults. This guy right here, fucking creep. Like, does that not look like a pedophile? Like, he's like, oh yeah, you dancing like that. Like, you're fucking creepy, bro. Like, ew. The manager's like into it, and he's like, has this creepy smirk on his face. He looks like he has a card on him saying he's a pedophile, like a registered sexual pedo. Like, this is what Shane Dawson's gonna look like probably in like 10 years. And this part's making me uncomfortable. Like, his face is just... Oh, good job to the actor. Like, I guess. Good job to you, dude, for playing that role real good. No, they're like dancing more, and it's just like, go back to school, kids. Go play with your fucking Barbies. Like, what? Who approved this film? Like, who approved this film? This is making me feel actually uncomfortable. A movie has never made me feel this uncomfortable before. Like, my mouth hurts because I was going, like, I was frowning. I never frown when I'm watching a movie. I'm smiling because that's how I cope with sadness. I don't understand. Who... I'm fucking speechless right now, because I just don't know, like... What? I just don't know. I'm at the hour mark. Hour, like, 19 seconds. Only 36 minutes left. This bullshit. This is how because I'm more than halfway. This is how I think it's gonna happen at the end. Because since they qualified, they're going to win. And then her parents are somehow going to... Oh wait, no. I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna fall on her father's wedding, and she has to choose to either be at her father's wedding with his new wife, or go to this competition. What's she gonna do? Like, that's what I feel like the two are. One of those two. And she's going to make a bad decision that will change the rest of her life. Like, I'm just confused. Where'd she get that crop top thing? Is her parents not noticing that she has like A different wardrobe? Makeup? No? Okay, cool. Okay, so she's dressing like a slut now. Sorry, not you people don't like that word. She has her hair up, has cleavage out, is what one girl said. How it looks like it at school, that is not school appropriate. I'll tell you what, I think this is going to take place in school. Back in my day, you could show shoulder or stomach. This was, mind you, 3 years ago, but still. Like, are they just more lax? Maybe. And I'm also going on Utah schools, so maybe wherever this takes place, because I don't really know where, is more lax on their rules. I don't know. Main chick just starts getting in a fight for some reason, I don't know why, and then they pin her down, and then they are taking her pants off, her leather pants. That's like very Madonna-esque. Whoa, okay, hi there. Don't know why they wanted to pull her pants down. That's pedophiles of Hollywood, mind you, though, so am I just missing something? Why the fuck did she just start Amy? Yeah, Amy, why did she just start beating some chick up with the same hairstyle as her? Like, the fuck? Does that happen in whatever grade they're in? Like, I'm confused. So she's stealing money or borrowing money, or I don't know if it's her money or her mother's or her father's. Might be her father's. But the father's not really in the picture anymore. He was like a scene or two. She got whatever currency it is, like some 20s. I just want to know, if the parents are so conservative, how does she have these leather pants and this shirt that looks like it literally goes like that, basically? Like literally, if they're so conservative, they would not have those in the house. Like, where'd she get the money for them? Are they someone else's? Where's she hiding them? I don't know. So the money they stole, they went shopping apparently, or she stole, I should say. They went shopping. They brought her little brother with her, and then there was just 10 seconds of slow motion confetti, which, where the fuck did you get confetti from? Throwing panties, bras, or brassiers, sorry, and then having the brother pick them up. Mind you, the brother's like maybe 6, 4, or 5. There's just so many unanswered questions. Like, what? My head hurts. The mom's mad because I guess the kid had like a drone thingy. She's like, "Where'd you get it from?" And the kid saying she'd give it to him, but she's like, "Don't smile, like the main chick." Alrighty. Mom passed out after their like during dinner. Working hard, kind of selfish of the girl to take the mom's money, but go buy materialistic items. Is that the right word? I don't know. Even though they're probably using that money to buy a better house, so fuck you, Amy. Yeah. So Dad comes back saying that that's his phone and stuff. She was talking to Angelica. How has he not been missing his phone for what seems to be at least a month or so, a few weeks? If my phone was literally gone for more than an hour, and I didn't know where it was, I would be using my computer, anything, to find it. Because he has an iPhone, mind you, and they're FaceTiming. You can do a thing called Track My Phone, where you can literally find it. Why did they just call it? I don't understand. I am confused. The dad's in the right now. He's like, "That's my phone."
How long have you?
He's asking, "How long have you had this?" It's like, how Well, how long have you not had it for, dude? Like, that's how long I've had it because I took it from your truck. What? So he's straight up asking her, how long have you had my phone? You said you couldn't find it. And she's like, please don't be mad or something. And he said no. And then she starts taking her jacket off to reveal like her tube top. No one asked you to take your tube top off. Like, not tube top. No one asked you to take your shirt off to reveal your tube top. The fuck is... I'm gonna watch Avatar after this because I need something fun in my life. The dad's like, what are you doing? Because she's just straight about to take her pants off. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. She's literally taking her pants off. And he pushes her because she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she's like, get it back! It's like, girl, what the fuck? You think taking your pants off is gonna have your father give you his phone back to you? But mind you, my computer's right here, so that's why I'm looking over there. What the fuck? I don't get this. I'm laughing because this is so fucking stupid. I don't know. She straight up is biting her father. She's like, get it back! And like going like that, you know? And she straight up bites him. It's his property, bitch. I think I'm delusional because this. Why is this the film? Why? I don't know. So she's straight up going to the bathroom to have the phone. She takes her pants off and then proceeding her underwear and is taking a picture of her Yuha or Yahoo, whatever you want to call it. Is it so he has child pornography on his phone? There's how many more minutes of this? Still 27. Fucking hell. She just straight up published a picture of her Yahoo or Yuha on the web. Like she went like this, turned the flash on, and just posted it on what I presume or whatever the word is on Instagram because that's what it kind of looks like. What? 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 I stole my dad's phone, so I bite him to get the phone back, and then I'm going to go into the bathroom, proceed to take my pants and underwear off, and then take a picture with the flash on, with the flash on, and then publish it to social media. What the fuck? So Malcolm straight up just goes like to her ass. If they're so conservative, why does she have this on? I'm not trying to slut shame. It sounds like I am. But one second. Straight up, this is what she's wearing. In public school. Focus on someone else, not this outfit. Like, you can see the knees, you can see the belly button. Like, that kid right here smacked her ass, basically. Malcolm. It's like, what the fuck? She straight up just stabbed Malcolm's head with a fucking pen. What the fuck? I love some drama. What? Malcolm looks like he's playing heads up 7-up now because his head's like that. What the fuck? But so Mom straight up like slaps Amy or Ami. Ami? I think that's how you say her name. Not Amy. The thing it says Amy, but they're saying Ami, so I'm gonna say Ami from now on. Straight up smacks her. She's like, I don't know what you're doing! Cause yeah, if I were to do that at 11 years old, I'm pretty sure my mom and father would also be smacking my fucking face. Yes, let me put nude photos on the internet for everyone to see, which is literally child pornography in America. Don't know what the consent is where this takes place, but me personally, I think the age of consent is what, 17 some, and then 18 in most, if I am correct. What? Oh, she took her sandal off. It's serious. Like her flip flop, she's beating her with it. You know it's serious when she's hitting her with a handle. The mom's like, I think it's justified. She's like, who have you become? Well, why are you presenting yourself like this? Which no 11-year-old should be taking pictures of their and putting it on the internet for anyone to see. If you're 18, sure, you do you, boo. But if not when you are a child. Not when you are 11 years old. Oh my gosh. Okay. The mom straight up said, "You are not my daughter. I'm gonna kill you," basically. And the end is like, hey, you know, take a breath. What the fuck? So they're spraying like holy water on her, or not spraying, but they're going like flicking holy water equivalent to holy water, whatever religion they practice. I'm saying holy water just because Christianity is the main thing in entertainment, I should say. Is that a politically correct thing to say? I don't know. But they're like, she's like in a tank top, and then they're like splashing water like that on her to get the demons out of her. So, yeah. So, she's just like, looks like she's like dancing, seizuring. What the fuck? And even the aunt or whatever, I want to say aunt and mom were like, the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, she's doing her dance routine. She's twerking still in front of her aunt and mom. She doesn't hear them because she's just in the moment, I guess. And now she's standing up and she's chilled out. I don't know. Okay, so basically, after that scene, I don't know why she started dancing. She goes to the train underpassage way where they first met an hour ago, and they're not talking to her because she, quote unquote, ruined their image reputation, and now they think that they are all sluts, which, okay. Why'd she post that picture? That is what I want to know. Like, if I'm mad that I did something wrong or embarrassed or whatever, I'm not about to take a picture of my penis and put it on the internet for everyone to see at 11 years old. What the fuck? Okay, so she wanted to show them that they're not little kids. Okay, this is gonna sound bad. Ooh, I'm not gonna say it actually. I'm not gonna say it. Just kidding. I want to show that we're not little kids. Let me show them my vagina. Like, no, you fucking. What? And yes, I have my glasses on. Don't. She wants to dance, but they're like, no, because they're not in the mood to dance because people have been asking to see there, and they don't want to because they are sensible 11-year-olds that know not to share that kind of stuff online. Did Onision or Shane Dawson write this? Because it feels like it. Or what was his name? John Epstein? Did they like all three of them go in on it to make this film? Or his name isn't Onision anymore, it's Gregory Jackson or whatever. How many more minutes do we have? 22. Okay. Okay, they brought a priest in to be like, yo, what's wrong with her? Which, this is the only part I've seen in the last hour that the parents are conservative, but it doesn't seem like they are conservative in the least. It seems like they're more just religious and they're trying to protect their daughter, which, of course they are. They're her 11-year-old daughter. And mind you, I'm not religious. I hate religion with a passion. But I just don't get how the definition, like, the plot is that she's rebelling. It's like, or that they're like conservative. When it feels like she's not, because she's still going to school and he's quite revealing clothing. And it's like, to me, at least when I think of conservative parents, I think that you can't show any skin really, except for like right here and like right here. But I'm just very confused by this. And maybe it's like the translation from the original to American. I don't know. I'm genuinely confused. Okay, so the priest's basically saying, there's no evil spirit or devil in her. Mom tries to give him money. He's like, no, keep it. So I think he clearly knows that she's just an 11-year-old going through puberty, and at least, from what I understand as being a human, is when you are going through puberty, you become more rebellious. You do things that you normally wouldn't do when you were, like, younger. Because you want to become your own human, like your own person. You don't want to be how your mom was, if that makes any sense. And I think he gets that. Like, I get wanting to rebel, but some of this is just like, you want to rebel like that? Okay. When I rebelled, I dyed my hair black in 6th grade, so maybe that's different. I don't know. So I'm just gonna call her the fat one. That's mean, I know. Who was in the group originally, I think was like forcing herself to throw up so she was thinner. Maybe she was like coughing, sounding like she was throwing up. So now she's in the group, but Ami isn't. So, yeah. So Ami goes to the communal laundry room in the basement. What's her name? Look, one of the glasses. I don't even know her name. Rebecca, maybe? Or what is her name? I had her name, but I don't know her name anymore. Angelica. That's her name. Angelica's there doing her laundry, drying her stuff, I guess. And then Angelica says I can still be friends, but not around the other girls. Ami hugs her to try to make everything better. Angelica says you're hurting me, but Ami's sad, and then yeah, okay. Oh, Ami also wants to tell me to dance, but Angelica's like, let go, which, okay. So yeah. So the wife is there, like the new wife fiance. She looks creepy. She's like, I guess this is like a tradition, so I should say creepy. I don't know if it's like actually a tradition or if it's just in this film. But she's like in this white cloak like the grandmother was explaining when she was telling Ami about having her period. And she looks creepy to me personally, but you don't want to be like prejudiced. But Ami's just kind of looking in that room because she notices a pair of women's like flip-flops or whatever you want to call them. The figure looks over at Ami and was like coming towards her. I was like, so it looks like she hid her clothing underneath, like clothing, necklace, hair dye. So let's see, clothing, necklace, makeup, and some kind of hair dye because her hair is pink now, like on the tips, underneath the train pass or whatever you want to call it, and like a little like the thing holds up the bridge. I don't know, but it's like in a purple bag. So yeah, that's where she was like hiding her clothes. So that makes a lot more sense. if that's how it was. Ami just straight up pushed this chick into the water. Also, I'm gonna just stop because my camera's dying, so 1 sec. So it's like 2 hours later, I think. I haven't finished the video. I'm honestly really tired now. So, yeah, I don't know what's happened in the movie. The girl just barely pushed the other girl, what was her name? Ami, into the, she pushed Jasmine into the river thingy, so, yeah. Okay, so, the adults in this are also booing or like, no, not the best acting, but it's alright, I guess. I have 11.5 minutes left. But the adults are just like, nah, bruh. Because they're uncomfortable, just like the rest of us. I think the girl started her period, maybe? Also, some of them are like happy, like the audience. Some of them are like, no. So, like, yeah. So she just starts crying for some reason. I'm not sure why. Then she like runs outside. I don't think it's her period. I thought I was thinking maybe because like, oh, it's her time of the month again, or because I don't know how long this takes place. Like the time. So I don't know. Okay, so the movie's over. I didn't actually even finish like my popcorn, mostly because it's like Walmart popcorn. It's not that good. I brought 2 bags of Skittles, but I only finished one. So that's gonna be like 30 more minutes. Here, let's stop. I truthfully don't know the purpose of this video, or the point of this movie, I should say, or film. I'm confused as, I guess I'm confused like all the TVMA because because growing up with sisters who dance, what they were wearing in the final performance is what I would probably like see in a dance competition. They would wear that kind of stuff because you're not going to wear like, how do I explain it without sounding creepy? Like if you're a dancer, you know what you'd like wear if you're dancing, and that like hip hop or whatever is what they would be wearing. So like I can understand it that way, but it made me uncomfortable seeing these 11-year-olds or however old they are in real life or even in the movie doing these like sexual things. It's like, no, just don't. I just want to know like why'd their parents like agree to do this? Because if they're underage, they have to like sign a waiver. Basically, I would think. I just, the only thing I could maybe, and this might be like a stretch, like being devil's advocate, is that maybe it's like showing kids to be themselves, but it's okay to break free from tradition. I don't know. I didn't get what did they use again? Conservative vibes at all from it. Kind of towards the end, but not really, because what she was wearing was inappropriate for an 11-year-old to just be walking around in. So it's not really conservative. Maybe strict, maybe. But from what I can remember, the parent, like, the kid's just trying to find herself, but there was the one scene that made me very uncomfortable, where they're like, what's her name? Ami? It says A-M-Y, but I thought it was Amy, I guess it's Ami. Where Ami just like punches some chick, I don't know what even chick it was, and the other people like pull her pants down and shit. Like that scene made me uncomfortable. I was like, okay, let's look away for about 10 seconds. That's how long it lasted for, I would think, because I looked away. And then I looked back and they were like walking away. But yeah, like I just, oh, also I painted my nails. Sorry. I guess I just don't understand the point of this film. Like, I'm trying to see the story it's trying to tell, and they're just doesn't seem to be one. Like, maybe girl's going through, puberty or whatever, and she's wanting to like express herself, but she does it in an adult way, or okay. My thing, she stole her dad's phone. I'm gonna zoom you out. Not it. Like, she stole her dad's phone for some reason. I thought it was hers for a little bit, but then he finds that she's using it, so she gets mad, starts taking her shirt off, which was weird, I think, for everyone and their dog. And then she starts taking her pants off. I don't know if I said that or not yet, but that was weird. And then she bites him, goes into the restroom or bathroom, whatever we'll call it, and then proceeds to undress and take an explicit photo of herself. And then post it on, I would assume, Instagram or something like that. If she, like, my thing, if she didn't post said photo onto Instagram, then they wouldn't have Yasin back. Yasin wouldn't have maybe died, no one knows yet. She got to a Bowie or whatever it's called. But she would still be a dancer, but like, I don't know why she just started crying, like on the stage, I don't know. Like, I'm just confused by all of this, like, and I did go in thinking this is gonna be like a bad, horrible, like, oh my gosh, ew, sex. But there wasn't any sex in here. They didn't show anything, obviously, because they're minors. I'm just like trying to think of what the purpose of this film is. Like, my eyebrow hurts. Sorry. I'm like squinting trying to think. And I'm just like, and I'm gonna rate it, because if I don't like a movie, I'm going to rate it. But I'm just kind of confused as it's like there's not even an end credit scene, so I'm just confused as to I just don't understand. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm gonna say I disliked it just because it was uncomfortable to watch. I'm just like trying to think of the purpose of this movie. I don't want to watch Lucifer. And it's number 7 in movies today, apparently. It says this movie is emotional, but I wasn't. Wait. I'm gonna mute it so I don't get copyright. I just don't know. Like, I just want to know why it was made. Like, why did they want to over-sexualize children? Why? Like, and it didn't seem like they were conservative whatsoever. So I'm just like, I just don't get it. And then I saw a thing on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, something like that, where it had like everyone in the cast, like, that did like the makeup and all that, like, they should be like arrested. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think someone that did the costumes should be arrested, because some of the costumes, like, when they're going to the wedding, are very beautiful. They look real. Like, they look like costumes you would actually find. Like, I don't know if they're like made or if they bought them from, I don't know how to explain it. And I saw this ad like months ago, I feel like. There's a thing that's like why she made Cuties. I'm gonna watch that real fast. Okay, so I'm watching her like explanation, or like meet the author, or no, so it's called Why I Made Cuties. I can kind of see where she's coming with it, kinda, where it's like how 11-year-old would act today was seen. I could see where she's coming from. Where an 11-year-old would be acting today with seeing all this like sexual things and wanting to find her own be her own person. But what she said, just like, I want you to become an 11-year-old for an hour and a half. It's like, if I became an 11-year-old while watching this, I would turn it off because it made me feel uncomfortable. I wouldn't want to watch it. I don't get it, honestly. I'm gonna try watching the Why Me. Okay, so I finished watching it. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand the point of it. Like, I get, like, I don't even know, dude. Would I tell you to watch this movie? Of fucking course not. No. Would I watch this again? No. I don't understand why it was made at all. So there's that. Also, my account got locked on my banking, so that's fun, I guess. I don't understand it. Yeah, I truthfully don't even know what to say. Like, it's a film. Do I think it should have won an award? I want to make sure that it actually did. I'm not just talking out of my ass. 1 second. Okay, so they're from Senegal, how do you say it? I want the Sundance into it or whatever. It came out in 2019. Category. Okay. I think she won an award for the film. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I can't find that. So, yeah, I would not suggest watching this. I can kinda, if I want to like spin it in my head, I could kinda understand where she's coming from, but saying out loud, I'm just like, no. You know what I mean? Yeah, so directing award, World Cinema Dramatic, so she won that, I guess. Which, okay. It was a film. I wouldn't suggest watching it. I wouldn't watch it again. But yeah, that was the video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you like more videos like this, let me know. I can always just watch random stuff on Netflix or YouTube without showing up, of course, because I don't want to get sued. But just let me know, because this is kind of fun. But yeah, let me know, and I'll see you guys with a new video today, maybe. I don't know. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, comment, turn on post notifications if you like, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.